Okay, hi kids.
Hi, kids.
Hi kids. Look who's here. And look what she's wearing. Y'all know what that means. and tonight's letter is from another Sarah.
Another?
Sarah with no H.
Oh, that kind of Sarah.
A few weeks ago we had one from a Sarah spelled the biblical way.
The biblical, yeah.
And I have no idea what these say because, I've been collecting them, but I haven't read them since they came in. So, here we go.
So it's going to be a surprise for the both of us?
It's going to be a surprise for the both of us.
Okay, I'm excited. Hey, clown man, why you let little girl read my letter on show? I wrote to you, not some bimbo in hat. Why don't you show whole movie? I like the whole movie.
Hold on.
I
think this is the same Sarah, but the H dropped. She's talking about writing before, and didn't we have somebody bitch before about us not showing the movie?
It very well could be her.
Cheers, kids.
Could be the same.
We'll figure it out.
Wait, let's cheers.
We are drinking, this is called an El Diablo. It's not named after my dog. It probably came before my dog.
My straw looks like a lopsided penis.
Well, one nut does hang lower than the other one, typically. For me, it's the left. What about you?
For me, it's the right.
There we go.
Okay, kids.
Now you know.
Let's continue. I don't like you face. Maybe girl and monkey have a show alone. They show whole movie. I mention I don't like you. Good. I am from Indonesia. I'm Indonesian. Don't you forget that, clown man. I am a president of this club, not you. You never been in a club. You know president. You know Richard Nixon. Why monkey still in chains? Free
Nixon.
Him now. Yeah, didn't he die?
He was president when I was 5.
Fuck, so he is dead, huh?
6, 7. Yeah, he's long dead.
You need punishment. See, Charlie stays aways. He is good boy. Please hid you face in shame and stop this show. Taste my ass. Sarah.
Well, that's very nice. Can you guys hear Pickles up there?
Billy Geeks.
I'm going to have to let her down because she's scratching at the door. Okay. We got a mixture here. We did have the free monkey before, so I'm pretty sure this is actually the same Sarah, but she seems a little more unhinged than last time.
Yeah, she's really no filter, no censorship, no nothing. She's just letting it all out.
Yeah, free monkey's one thing, and why don't you show the whole picture? We went over that last time. Copyright issues. You can only talk about, the same 20 movies over and over again that are in the public domain.
It's true.
So, well, thank you, Sarah. We'll take none of this into consideration.
Except for maybe the part where she's Indonesian.
I guess it doesn't necessarily follow that if you're from Indonesia, you're Indonesian. Because my fourth wife was a Chinese acrobat, but she was from Vietnam. So there you go.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to sing Donovan or Lana Del Rey because copyright stuff, Honestly, both versions are great. I got myself another El Diablo because we're going to talk about some... I don't know if we're going to talk about the devil tonight, but we're going to talk about the occult. How's the Roku, Percival?
Roku arigato!
Yes. We had this last summer. It's getting warm again. So it's a couple of shots of Blanco tequila, half a shot of creme de cassis, quarter of a lime squoze in there, and then just dropped in for garnish. And then you just fill that thing up with ginger ale and stir it up. I got one of Charlie's Crazy Straws. But you know, that's a delicious, refreshing summer drink. Tonight, we're talking about, I don't remember if the next one's the suburbs or maybe the city, but we're delving into the occult. Are you ready? Maybe I should have put on my robe. I got a red one and a black one. Now we'll just talk. Hope you enjoyed the mail. It was nice to have Sabrina back for once. She doesn't come home much anymore. She's busy. This is George A. Romero's Season of the Witch. Every night is Halloween. Yeah. First, Night of the Living Dead, then Dawn of the Dead, now George A. Romero's Season of the Witch. And I know everybody else wanted another zombie movie, but you know what? You can't just make zombie movies. Jan White, Ray Lane, Joetta McClain, Bill Thunhurst, Anne Muffley. I'm going to set that right over there because I quite like that two-tone poster. Season of the Witch is a 1971 latent image. Now, I'm old enough to remember 1971 now. Yeah, I was only 6. So these would be like my parents.
My first victory.
You hear Charlie up there? I'm recording early. Okay, George Romero returns to the paranormal at least halfway in this drama about a bored suburban housewife. No zombies here, just poor Joan Mitchell. Her husband always away traveling, her teenage daughter fucking around. Why that little tramp's getting more than Mom. I think that's what really irks her. Joan is even thinking of taking a lover, despite her Catholic guilt. Any of y'all Catholic? Yeah. I was raised that way. It just didn't take. At a party one night, Joan finds out one of her friends is seeing a witch to have her cards did. Her Y'all had your cards read?
Hey, I'll take it.
She is intrigued and goes along for the ride. Once there, Joan is swept away by the lure of the occult. This was a common theme when I was a kid. That you were going to like dabble in the occult, and pretty soon you're going to be like over your head. This is before the moral majority, so. Once home, she finds herself both repulsed by and drawn to her daughter's new beau. He tricks her. He tricks her friend into thinking she has smoked pot, and Joan kicks him out. That's a little confusing, but unfortunately, when her daughter runs away, he is the first person that she must turn to, Joan's friend. With her husband again away on business and the daughter, well, who knows, out on the streets, Joan conjures up a spell to draw love. Draw love. Love that she loves to hate to her. Oh, pardon me. This drink has ginger ale. It may not be magic exactly, but he does come. And so do they. Right there on the living room floor. Joan returns to the witch, eager to join their ranks, and is warned by the witch not to misuse the power. Don't misuse the power. Afraid that she has, she invites the guy over again to kind of undo what she's done, to kind of just naturally greet this guy and I don't know, maybe undo the spell somehow. Oh, that's good. Well, he's not having any of this. And he does her twice more right there on the floor. So the spell has not been broken. Or he just wants to get some. A reoccurring nightmare, however, about a masked intruder eventually frees her and also seals her fate. Dun-na-na. I miss when Charlie would hear me do that and do it, echo it from upstairs. Okay. Let's summarize. Now this is a DVD I have, and it has 2 movies on it. So I also watched the weird psychodrama There's Always Vanilla, which Romero directed the same year. This is all before... what was that? The amusement park. It was before the amusement park. I found There's Always Vanilla to be like an odd little morality tale. It reminded me a lot of my childhood, because 1971 was, yeah. I remember that. It also touched on the difference between men and women of the era. And maybe still a little bit today. The man having to fully commit to the culture or start over, while the woman can be the protest-loving bohemian, free love, wild child, and still clean up and marry a Republican. Both films, Season of the Witch and There's Always Vanilla, portrayed the shock of counterculture on the older generation. My parents. Yeah. On the older set, and highlighted their naivete, much like my drug use and long hair shocked my church-going parents. Not in 1971, but in 1979, yes. These movies are both good. There we go. I give Season of the Witch 4, and I give There's Always Vanilla 3. So there you go. That was kind of a 2-for-1. A little bit different. In the second one didn't have the occult aspect to it, but you know, it was the same era and a little bit the same. No, not the same story, but yeah, similar crowds, occults and the occult crowd and the you know, the rebel crowd left over from the 60s. They were still there in 71. We were still protesting Vietnam. So let's all go to the lobby. I don't know if I can make another one of those. Or maybe this drink I was having last weekend. We shall see. Let's all go to the lobby and fix ourselves a drink.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.